Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarah first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Alright, so I guess I'll go to Pritchard. And I was kind of wrong. Barrett is the guy from Final Fantasy VII, and I thought he was familiar with the name, so he's not from the first game. That definitely went in. There's no achievement for this.
If you see any sign of purity first agitators on
Jensen,
the streets,
right?
please with you.
I mean it, man. Get lost.
Who do you think you are?
Why do some people feel they can just walk up to anyone and start yapping? Shove off, mister.
That's weird. Never been here before.
Hello?
Detroit Convention Center.
Of course I heard. It was all over the news.
Never been here before.
You serious? You gonna join the derelict roll ballers?
You better not go there, man.
What?
Unless you want to get hurt.
What's this place?
You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt.
I don't get hurt. F5 to save. It's 1, 2. I'm not sure why.
You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt. You better
Can't-
not go there, man.
I can't toss
Unless
it.
you want to get hurt.
Okay. Can I sneak by?
You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt.
He sees me. Okay. I wish I must have been now.
You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt.
Well, this is awkward. I just want to know what's there. I want to try to sneak. Oh, I kind of have to sneak. I don't want to kill them. Okay. I can't use that power. How would anyone survive this though? I feel like this is part of another mission in a later part of the game. Just like that. Alright.
What? Shit. Better check it out.
Jesus, what is it now?
That guy's dead!
I see you, bro! Run, you bastard!
Stick your head out!
Give me my gun. Get your gun out.
Open wide!
Eat this!
Okay.
see you, Chrome.
Make a move.
Empty.
There's a guy right there, huh? So now I can see. Okay. Turn your body. Hopefully, those cops outside don't know.
Too late to run.
I just want to shoot and then not. Fuck. Okay, so how do I shoot this guy?
Hey, you all right?
Silence and not shoot. There it is. Alright, one more. There's two of them. Why didn't he see me there? It's not very nice. Save, 700 is over. What do I really want? Bullets? I'll take that. Lots of money, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. There's one pistol. I wish you'd tell me, like, they're actually empty. Okay, there's like 5 of them all together. There's a vent there. Alright, that went well. Thank you so much, Simon. 75, that's awesome. Alright, I wonder... do I get travel experience? This is what? Wow. Cool. There's a gun. Hopefully they don't disturb me. Whoa, bunch of shit. Pocket security. Ebook. Thank you, Explore.
Go away!
I'm not trying to hurt you.
This is crazy.
I'm not hurting you. I'm not hurting you.
Access granted.
Thank you. What does fortify do? I don't know. Ebook, thank you. Ebook. Thank you. Any other goodies? Ebook. Thank you. Make and read. Guess. Ebook. Thank you. Alright, hacking is actually fun now because I have so much time to do it. Alright. Protection. I don't know what fortified does though. Alright, this does this. 50% chance. So what?
Access granted.
I nuked it. Okay. Hopefully it's good. It's not. Okay. A bracelet. Okay, that's the bracelet. Does he not know? Alright.
Granted. Access granted.
Cool. I got the hack circle. Okay. Yeah, I've been going back. It's like all these rooms that I couldn't hack before. So that's what I've been doing.
Access granted.
We got a lot of topics to cover today, so let's not waste any time.
Okay. How did I get here though?
Access granted.
Okay. Okay. What the hell is this? Alright, I'm definitely gonna see this one. What was I? I really don't know. I'm just exploring. These are... Jeez. How did I mess that up? Jolie, thank you. I'll sell out to see one of her. This is required no fucking room. Oh, Mally, hey, isn't that a friend? Touch. Touch it. Oh, let's see if we can go all the way.
Access granted.
That wasn't much. Hey, boss. Sound fucked up. Alright, let's see what's in here. What's calling? Some arrows in there. Let's hope for some more. Nice, okay. So it's always the same picture. Should I nuke this guy? It's interesting, actually. Let's nuke this guy. Don't fortify yet. Look at that. Okay.
Access granted.
Kind of disappointing though. So nobody has like a freaking harassment kit for me to steal? Because that's what I'm looking for. And that's all I really want.
Every single day.
Just blown.
Have you found anything? Please. I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
Found it.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
I recognize Manderley's name though. Is that a blood? can't see anything. I think I'm bug. Well, that sucks. Let me go wins last. There's bug. The bug. Is this a bug, really? This is really weird. Okay, so I'm not the only one. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh shit, wrong button.
Access granted.
Wow, 500, okay. Alright, so.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
It's just that they don't care if I hack. They don't care if I hack.
Access granted.
Wow. Okay, so I hacked as much as I could. I apparently don't care if you hack into other people's rooms. That's what I did. And I got enough points to get 3. Well, there was actually a hidden place in the gangster's place. So I found another proxy. So let me do this now. Do I really want jumping? I actually do want jumping. My stealth is best, so hacking is like really easy. Do I want number 5? Not really. I feel like it's not a priority right now. I'm not sure about charts yet, because I haven't really got that far into it. I don't think. I do want stabilized arms, but what do I really want? Stealth enhancers? I feel like I don't need that yet. Don't touch you. It's automatic? Okay. I might get that though. I might get that too. Smart vision mode. It's manual though. I don't know what fortify means. Stop answering it. What that is. Maybe this is better speed up. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, I kinda want jumping though, sorry. I feel like jumping's more important, better. Alright, what's that? Okay. I don't know how much of this is gonna be usable footage though, because I mean, all I did was just walk around and kill loose ends. Okay.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do.
As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
Stay cool.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Let him be.
Gladly.
Can I still talk to him?
Mr. Jensen, I was wondering if you'd want to speak a bit more. You've thought about what I said?
Alright, maybe I will question him.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen. Meeting you has been very informative.
I kind of want to knock him out.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us...
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
She's brainwashed. She's brainwashed. Okay. Is that a newspaper? Latest breaking. Is that my duty? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so this is the big moment, I think.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
Oh, what?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
I what?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
I don't know what this means. It was on beta for some reason.
Adam, are we done here?
What should I do?
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But you can't expect me to tell you every detail of this company's operations every single day. We're at war here, and it's your job to protect us from enemies who try to take us down. You should have found that loophole without my having to tell you about it. You know, Frank wanted me to hire experts, an outside security firm to protect us, but you convinced me you could do it. Are you saying you were wrong?
Beta? What does that mean? I feel like refocus is the right one. Refocus, right?
Boss, I think we're getting sidetracked here. If you want me to win this war for you, I need to know how badly we've been compromised. I need to know what was in that data stream, in case our enemies accessed it.
I see. I suppose they might have tried to do that. Your concerns about the data being compromised won't really be an issue as long as we stay strong and work together as a team. That's all I've ever tried to do here. Find the best, most qualified people I can and bring them all together so they can complement each other. Now, Megan understood that. That's why she suggested I hire you in the first place, to help this little family of ours survive.
Megan's dead. Alpha? What does that mean? I feel like, is this ABC? ABL?
Boss, I never meant to imply... Look, I'll back off, if that's what you want. But when you start dragging Megan into this, it puts me on the defensive.
Well, I guess I can see why it would. The data I streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
Let's refocus again.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Okay, so that's Silver Tongue. Okay. Can we talk now, or does he want me to go to my... Is she gonna get mad at me again?
Sorry, Adam, I can't help you right now. I'm trying to deal with the fallout from the Taggart meeting.
Does he want me to go to my computer? I guess I can read anything I want.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Okay, so I'm about to level up, it seems. Is that all? Let me talk to him one more time. Can I use the elevator, by the way? I can't. I feel like I'm gonna fight inside his office.
You have your orders, Adam. Meet Farida at the helipad.
Second jump really far, by the way. Jump higher, I mean. It feels like... I guess not here, but... It's really fun. It's not office here, or just not office? Where's my floor at? Where's Pritchard at? Confidential. Yeah, that was a genetic baby, I think. Insurance policy. Healthy 5-year-old. So yeah, I kind of know that I was, I guess I can say, artificially created. I don't know, but I know in the second game, I mean the first original game, those two characters, J.C. Denton and his brother, were clones. Were they clones? I don't know, but they were like robotic clones, I think, or something like that. But I know they were. I know the connection is that they were created based on Adam's genes, something like that. Okay, so I don't get any experience from that, which kind of sucks. All right, I finally got jumped.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Okay. No, I don't want to go upstairs. I can't jump down. Hello, right? Okay.
Real shame what happened at your factory tonight, Mike.
I will not be accompanying Mr. Taggart to the charity dinner tonight. I must head to Utah instead.
To the rehabilitation center. Does Mr. Taggart know this, sir?
Of course he does. I would not be leaving if it were not a medical emergency.
I'd like to finish up what I have to do so I can get home.
But it suggests to me that we may be finally seeing some action in the ongoing debate over human
Make sure
enhancement.
Mr. Taggart is up to date itinerary-wise, and I will rendezvous with you later this week.
Understood, sir.
Oh, I hacked into that thingy, right? So I can get to that little base down here. Wherever it is. I'm not sure if I should take it though, because I don't have space in my inventory, so Traveler, cool. What's what I got here? Rifle, revolver, stun gun. Stuff I don't need really. Well, let's come back for it. But ammo capacity I might need. So I use that gun a lot. What's this? When did I get this? It's weird. Let's get another one. Okay. Cool. So how much do you have? Okay. I'm using one of the worst guns, I think. Is that it, really? Let's just start taking one. Then we'll sell it all. Alright, I don't want to, like, I want my videos to be consistent, or at least have a theme, so this will probably be the end of this episode. All I did was explore, but hey, I leveled up pretty good. Let's see what's here. Don't have points. And I can't do this one though for some reason. It doesn't finish.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way.
Yep.
You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Yes.
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hengshaw Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.